Hi friends, so this is also the class based on second order derivative, that is exercise 5.7. So in previous class we discussed some of the basic example how to find second order derivative. So already we discussed in previous class. Okay, so in this class the examples are very important for your annual examination. For 5 marks, fixed concept. Okay, out of 5 or 6 question, one question should be fixed in your annual examination for 5 marks. Very easy concept it is. So this one is also very important example, that is if y equal to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x, show that x square y2 plus x y1 plus y equal to 0. So already y is there, we have to find y1. y1 is nothing but the first order derivative. So y2 is nothing but second order derivative. So we find first order and second order derivative. Okay. So here in this type of example, what we do that? So differentiate, then will cross multiplication the term. We will get direct answer. Okay. See that. So here, first of all, let us consider y is equal to, what is that? 3 cos log x. 3 cos log x, because instead of cos x, what is this? Log x. This is successive differentiation. Okay, and plus 4 sin log x. 4 sin log x. 4 sin log x. So this is our term. So 3 is a constant term. When we differentiate, take 3 as a common. Cos x. Derivative of cos x is sin x. Instead of x, what is there? Log x. So differentiate this function. So same method. Okay. Then y1 is equal to, y1 is nothing but first order differentiation, or else you can write differentiate with respect to x. We get not a problem. Or else differentiate with respect to x. We get differentiate with respect to x. We get. So derivative of y should be in terms of y1. So y1 is nothing but dy by dx. Is clear that? So y1 is equal to 3 as a constant term. So what is the derivative of cos x? Cos x should be minus sin x. Minus sin. What is your x? Log x. With respect to, instead of x, what is the log x? So derivative of log x is 1 divided by x. Is clear that? Very simple. 3 take it outside common. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Instead of x, what is that? Log x. So again differentiate this function. Derivative of log x is 1 divided by x. Okay. Plus, like that same, take 4 as a common. Derivative of sin x is cos of x. What is your x? Log x. Okay. With respect to, instead of x, what is that? Log x. So again differentiate this function, will get derivative of log should be 1 divided by x. 1 divided by x. Is clear that? So here see that. So this is y1 is equal to, so 3 in the bracket, 1 here also 1 by x is there. Here also 1 by x is there. So take LCM. LCM as a 1 by x. Then cross multiplication of the x will get. Because so here also x, here also x is there. Then take LCM and multiplication will get. So that is equal to, again I can write x into y1. X into y1 is equal to, what is that? X. Here also 1 by x is there. Here also 1 by x is there. Okay. So the LCM term is x. Okay. So both the term having LCM x. Then cross multiplication x, because this is 1 divided by x is there. Then cross multiplication of the term will get x into y. Is clear that? Then remaining term is minus 3 sin log x minus 3 sin log x plus 4 cos log x. 4 cos log x term like this. Okay? So 1 by x I can take common and cross multiplication of the x term. Is clear that? Next, this is x into y1 term. Then again differentiate, because derivative of y1 is y2. Then your answer will be directly coming. Okay? So again differentiate with respect to x. With respect to x we get second derivative. So this is first function, second function. So first function keep as it is x. Derivative of y1 is y2. Derivative of first derivative is second derivative. Plus y1 keep as this. Then derivative of x should be 1. Okay, is equal to, so take minus 3 common. Take minus 3 common. Then what is the derivative of sin x? Cos of x. What is your x? Log x. With respect to log x is 1 divided by x. That's all. Okay. Next, plus here take 4 as a common as it is. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. It is minus of sin. What is your x? Log x. Okay. With respect to instead of x, what is the log x? So derivative of log x is 1 divided by x. Is clear that? So here also 1 by x, here also 1 by x is there. Same step as this. So take 1 by x as common, or 1 divided by x is the LCM term. Again LCM term multiplication to right hand side. It will become, so here x into x is x square y2 plus x into y1 is equal to. So it's clear that this term is, this is 1 divided by x plus this is also 1 divided by x. So divided by x is the LCM. Then divided by x LCM multiplication to left hand side. It will become 1 by x will become x. Okay, x into x is x square y2 plus x into y1. So we will multiply by x. It's clear that? Then so here also minus is there, here also minus is there. So take minus and as common. The remaining term is 3 cos log x. 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x. Plus 4 sin log x. 4 sin log x. Is clear that? This is x square y2 plus this is x into y1. This is equal to minus y it is. 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x is nothing but y. See that? Y equal to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x. Is clear that? This is y. So the y is equal to left hand side. It will become your showing. Then the final answer is x square y2 plus x into y1. So minus y it will become plus y is equal to 0 is your standard form. Is clear that? This is very easy and very important example, friends. So that I can say another again. So I can take y equal to this term, then differentiate the function y. Derivative of y is y1. So take 3 common. Derivative of cos x form is there. Minus sin of x. Instead of x, what is there? Log x. Again differentiate this 1 by x. Plus like that same 4 common. Derivative of sin x is cos of x. Instead of x, what is there? Log x. Derivative of this 1 by x. Here also 1 by x. Here also 1 by x is there. So take LCM as a x. It's clear that your whole term divided by x. Take LCM as x. Then cross multiplication the LCM. LCM is what is s? Divided by x is the LCM. So cross multiplication get. So 1 by x become x. X into y1 equal to whole this term. Okay, again differentiate this term. What is that? First function x as it is, derivative of y1 is y2 plus y1 as it is, derivative of x is 1. That's all. Then that is equal to 3. 3 as a common. Same derivative of sin x is cos x. Instead of x, 1 by x. You can write plus take 4 common. Derivative of cos x is minus sin of x. Instead of x, log x is there. Derivative of log x is 1 divided by x. So here also 1 by x. Here also 1 by x is there. So LCM is divided by x. Again that LCM is cross multiplication to left hand side. It will become x into x is x square y2 plus x into y2. Is clear that? So this term take minus as a common and this whole term should be y. So then y is equal to left hand side. So this is your flow. Is clear that? This is very important example, students. So write down this example. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay? Write down. So students, this is also a very important example. This is y equal to a into e raised to mx plus b into e raised to nx. Then show that d2y by dx to minus m plus n into dy by dx plus mn into y equal to 0. This is also one time example. So here in this example, this is a very easy example as compared to previous example. Okay. So divided by term is there, then we will cross multiply the term, then differentiate. This is not a divided by term, so obviously we can find dy by dx, this by dx square, and put this term, we will get answer. Okay, see that. First of all, let us consider y equal to a into e raised to mx plus b into e raised to nx. So this is your y. Okay, say equation number 1. Clear that? So differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. We get differentiate with respect to x. We get. So So derivative of y. So this is in terms of dy by dx is there. So then differentiate. Okay. Derivative of y is dy divided by dx is equal to. Okay. Then what is there? A is a common term. Take it outside. What is the derivative of e raised to mx? So already I told the derivative of e raised to ax is a into e raised to ax. Like the derivative of e raised to mx is m into e raised to mx. Is clear that? Plus like that same, take b as a common term, then e raised to nx is derivative of e raised to nx is n into e raised to nx. Okay, so n into e raised to nx. Is clear that? So this is first order derivative. Say equation number 2. So here am and bn are the constant term. Okay, then next we will differentiate second derivative. Again differentiate. So again differentiate with respect to x. With respect to x. So derivative of dy by dx is d2y divided by dx. Okay, is equal to. So here am is a constant term. Take outside. So am is constant. What is the derivative of e raised to mx again? M into e raised to mx. Okay, plus here also bn is a common term. Take outside. What is the derivative of e raised to nx? N into e raised to nx. Okay, so this term I can write am into m is am square e raised to mx plus bn square e raised to nx. So this is equation number 3. So here equation 1 is y dy by x is divided by x. Here there is no divided by term, so we do not cross multiplication term. That's why we find y dy by x is divided by x and substitute all the values in this equation. Okay, now result d2y divided by dx2 plus minus m plus n into dy by dx plus mn into y is equal to, put the value of d2y by dx2. So this is d2y by am square into e raised to mx plus bn square into e raised to nx. This is d2y by dx2 minus m plus n into, put the value of dy by dx. What is dy by dx? This term am into e raised to mx plus bn into e raised to nx. Is clear that? Plus mn into y. Mn into, what is your y? Y should be the given term. A into e raised to mx plus b into e raised to nx. This is very important step. So here for the value of d2y by dx2 minus m plus n keep as it is. Put the value of dy by dx. Then mn as it is. Put the value of y. Okay. So we will solve this step. We will get 0. We will get 0. Then your proof should be there. Then you show that term. Okay. Very easy example is. Okay. So here this term keep as it is. am square into e raised to mx keep as it is plus bn square into e raised to nx as it is. Here minus of this term whole term. First we multiply m to this two term. Okay, m into e raised to mx is am square e raised to mx. Okay, so m into second term plus bmn into e raised to nx plus this term should be over. Then we will multiply n into am e raised to mx. So multiply n to this and this become amn into e raised to mx plus second term we will multiply n. So n into n is n square, that is bn square into e raised to nx plus this term should be over. Okay, so we will multiply the bracket. So multiply m to this two term, multiply n to this two term. So minus of whole term. Okay, then here mn multiplication become amn e raised to mx plus bmn e raised to nx. Just mn multiplication with this two term. Here see that this is minus term. These are these four terms are minus. these two and these two terms are plus. Automatically you will get cancelled. See that? Plus a m square into e raised to mx minus a m square into e raised to mx get cancelled. This is minus of term. So b m square into e a n x here plus. So this is minus into this term is minus b m square into e raised to mx get cancelled. So here this is minus of b m n into e raised to x. This is plus b m n into e raised to x. So this is minus of a m n into e raised to x. This is plus a m n into e raised to x. So all terms should be cancelled. This is minus of 4 terms are there. So these two terms positive, these two terms positive. So compare that. So whole terms are cancelled. So that is equal to this answer should be G. Is clear? Very simple example. Thus what we have to show that? Thus d2y divided by dx2 minus m plus n into dy by dx plus mn into y, this value should be 0. So this is our proof. Very simple example is. So here, like that, the 14th example is there, same example is there. So that same example is in your textbook, solved example is there. So you people try that example, okay? So that example I will give the homework. That is what is that? I will give homework. If y equal to, what is that? 3 into e raised to 2x, 3 into e raised to 2x, e raised to 2x plus 2 into e raised to 3x, then show that d2y divided by dx2 minus m plus n is 3 plus 2 is 5 into dy by dx plus 6 into y is equal to 0. 6 into y is equal to 0. Is clear that? So this is same example as that example. So 14th example is that a m e raised to mx, b n b e raised to nx. Like that, 3 into e raised to 2x plus 2 into e raised to x. What do I have to show that? d2y by dx2 same as it is m plus n. What is m is here? 3 plus 2 minus 5. 3 plus 2 is 5 divided by x plus mn into y. Mn into y is nothing but 3 into 2 is 6 into y. Same example. Instead of a and m, 2 and 3 are there. This is also very important example. First example I can show, that is also very important. This is also very important, and this also, these 3 examples very important. And again 2 examples are there. Okay. So write down this example as this. Same pressure should be applying this example. Is clear that? Write down this example and try this example yourself. Okay? Write down. Students, this is also an example. Not important, but here it is. Also very easy example. Y equal to 500 into e raised to 7x plus 600 into e raised to minus 7. Then show that what is that? Second derivative is equal to 49 into y. Very simple example it is. Okay? So here, let us consider y is equal to 500 into e raised to 7x plus 600 into e raised to minus 7x. Okay? Then in terms of dy by x is there, differentiate with respect to x, will get derivative of y is dy by dx is equal to. So 500 keep as it is same. Then derivative of e raised to 7x is e raised to x plus a into e raised to x, like that. Derivative of e raised to 7x is 7 into e raised to 7x. Okay? 7 into e raised to 7x. This is multiplication term. Okay? Plus here also same, 600 take common, then derivative of e raised to minus 7x is minus 7 into e raised to minus 7x. So already we know what is the formula. d by dx of e raised to ax is equal to a into e raised to ax. Same formula. Is clear that? So again keep same as it is. Again differentiate, we get the derivative of dy by x, d2y divided by dx2 is equal to 500 keep as it is same and 7 is also keep as it is same. This is common term. What is the derivative of e raised to 7x? Again 7 into e raised to 7x. That's why I cannot multiplication 7 to 500. This is very easy. Okay. Next. Here plus 600 as it is common, minus 7 is also as it is common term. Again, what is the derivative of e raised to 7, e raised to minus 7x? Minus 7 into e raised to 7x, minus 7x. Is clear that? The next step is, so this is 49, 500 into 49 into e raised to 7x plus 600 into minus 7 into 7 is also 49. 7 into 7 is 49 into e raised to minus 7x. Okay. Then 49 common term, take it outside. What is d2y divided by dx2 is equal to take 49 as a common term. Here also 49 is there, here also 49 is there. Take common, the remaining term is 500 into e raised to 7x plus 600 into e raised to minus 7x. Okay. So d2y divided by dx2 is equal to 49 into this whole term should be y. See that? 500 into e raised to 7x plus 600 into e raised to minus 7x should be y. So this is your formula. Is clear that? Write down. This example is very easy example. So write down this example. Okay. Students, the 16th example is if e raised to y equal to x plus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, e raised to y into x plus 1 is equal to 1. Show that d2y by dx2 is equal to dy by x whole square. That is, second order derivative is equal to first order derivative square. Both are same. In this example, this is very easy example, friends. What you do also. This example is also yours example. Homework 16th example. So what you can do that x plus 1 keep as this or e raised to y keep as this. This is 1 divided by x plus 1. Cross multiplication term 1 divided by x plus 1. Then differentiate. Divide by x, this divided by x will get answer. Okay. This example is very important example. Is clear that? You can solve this example. Okay. So here, what have to do that in this example? Let y equal to tan inverse of x whole square. Show that 1 plus x square its whole square into y equal second derivative plus 2x into 1 plus x square into y1 first derivative is equal to 2. This is very easy example and very important. It's clear that I can solve first example 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log. This is very important, and a into e raised to mx plus b into e raised to x, that is also very important example, and 2 into e raised to 3 into e raised to 2x plus 2 into e raised to 3x, that example is also very important, and this is very important. These 4 examples are very important for your annual examination. Is clear that? So see that this is very easy I can solve. Let us consider y is equal to tan inverse of x its whole square. Okay, differentiate with respect to x. With respect to x we get this is of the form. First of all you can write dy by dx. Okay, then so what is that? y1 is it? Okay, you don't write dy by x, then we can write y1. y1 is equal to, here first of all this is of the form tan inverse x whole square. This is of the form x square. Okay, successful differentiation. Derivative of x square is 2 into x. What is your x? 2 into tan inverse of x. Is clear that? Derivative of x square format is derivative of x square is 2 into x. Instead of x, what is that? Tan inverse x. Again differentiate this function. Derivative of tan inverse of x is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. That's all. So divided by term is there, then we cross multiply the term. We'll get, so that is 1 plus x square into y1 is equal to 2 into tan inverse of x. 2 into tan inverse of x. Again differentiate this function. Again differentiate with respect to x. Again differentiate with respect to x. We get. Again differentiate with respect to x. We get. So first function and second function. So first function 1 plus, sorry this is x square. So 1 plus x square keep as it is. Derivative of second function. What is the derivative of second function is y1. Derivative of y1 is y2. plus second function y1 keep as it is. Then derivative of 1 plus x square is derivative of first function, derivative of 1 is 0, leave it. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of x square is 2x. Okay, that is equal to keep 2 as it is, differentiate with respect to x both side. Okay, so here take 2 as a common, again derivative of tan x of x is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. 1 divided by 1 plus x square. That's all. Then cross multiplication term, you got your answer. Then 1 divided by x square, cross multiplication with this term, 1 plus x square into 1 plus x square is 1 plus x square, its whole square into keep y2 as it is, plus 2x keep as it is. Okay, so 1 plus x square also multiplication to this term, where also 1 plus x square into y1 is equal to 2. This is your final answer. This is very easy and very important example. Is clear, right? Okay, so write down this example and try this example as a homework. Okay, write down this example. Students, this is also one solved example is there in your textbook. Very easy example. If y equal to sine inverse of x, show that 1 minus x square into second derivative minus x into first derivative equal to 0. Same example as the previous example. Here, previous example y equal to tan of x whole square is there, but here there is no whole square term. Very simple. First dy by dx equal to what is the derivative of sin of x? 1 divided by root of 1 minus x square. Then root of 1 minus x square is cross multiplication to this term. Root of 1 minus x square into y1 is equal to what is that here? 1 is there. Okay. Then again differentiate we get first function root of 1 minus x square keep as it is, derivative of dy by dx square by x square. Is clear that? And again minus. Okay. Again plus second term as it is. Second term what is that? Dy by dx as it is, derivative of root of 1 minus x square is, derivative of root is 1 divided by 2 root of 1 minus x square. With respect to that one, you get 2 get cancelled. Then take LCM, you got the answer. Okay, this is also very easy and few people try this exam. Okay, students, see that this is all about second order derivative. Is clear that? So here the 4 examples are very important. I can say that. So try this example and this class is very important for your annual examination for 5 marks. Fix in this concept 5 marks is coming. Is clear that? Okay, so here to this we continuity you got 4 mark, and composition of a derivative you got 1 mark in that concept. Implicit function and logarithmic differentiation 2 marks concepts are there. That is also over. Okay, and parametric form 3 marks concept, that is also over. So 5 marks concept is over, and the last concept is that is also very important for 3 marks, that is mean value theorem. Is clear that? So in next class we will discuss mean value theorem as a 3 marks concept. Okay, so after that in the continuity and differentiability concept, so the miscellaneous examples are also coming for our annual examination, either by 3 mark or 2 mark. So some important examples are there, I can solve that examples, and remaining example try yourself. Is clear that? So this is all about the derivative concept, and tomorrow next class we will discuss mean value theorem. Is clear? Only 4 examples are there. Out of 4 examples, 1 example is fixed. Is clear that? Okay, so this is today class. Okay, thank you very much.